vuelta por el canal y esta vez estamos en directo otra vez en el canal de Twitch. Un saludito para todos los que están aquí bancando ahí durísimo. Gracias de verdad, hermanitos. Gracias a Elias, Novato, bueno, toda la compañía, toda la banda. Gracias, hermanitos. Recordarles que estoy en directo todos los días en twitch.tv/JackFyah, ¿vale? En la descripción lo tendréis, clicando seguramente en un mensaje de spam, que hago mucho spam, por ahí lo tengan. ¿Qué vamos a ver hoy? Pues resulta que Albion se ha puesto los pantalones por fin y ha dicho, hey, pues vamos a meterle una mejor ambientación al juego. Pero no solo visual, también la vamos a hacer auditiva, ¿vale? Entonces le han creado, digamos, un soundtrack, combat audio, una banda sonora. Han reworkeado todo el audio también. Y vamos a ver cómo ha sido el proceso y qué nos cuentan. Supongo que veremos imágenes. Bueno, veremos imágenes nuevas. Ay, espérate, minita.
Content for Albion Online. I'm Marie, Senior Audio Designer at Sandbox Interactive, and I'm super excited to present to you the ideas, processes, and new music content for the upcoming update.
Dios, en Praga, ¿eh?
Since the creation of the original soundtrack 5 years have passed, there have been many updates and new features since then, some including new music, like the Roads of Avalon, the Avalonian Dungeons, the Corrupted Dungeons, and the new Hellgates. While the music for those features was produced digitally, we recently wanted to take a closer look into how we can enrich the sonic world of Albion and improve the emotional impact of the game.
Lo están oyendo, ¿no? Estoy calladito para que lo oigan, ¿eh? Ahora sí va a dar gusto, ¿eh?
Enhance the combat feel with music, create a stronger sense of belonging to the world, and emphasize the feeling of adventure. We've been working on the new music for 1 year, observing which areas of the world would benefit the most from a makeover, while still keeping our original vision and staying true to Albion's
las nuevas zonas,
The composing work was split between our original composer, Jonne Valtonen, who took over the city themes and the starting town theme, and myself, who created the music for the tutorial, hideouts, danger zone and bosses, combat, and the destiny board. For this new batch of music, we again wanted to record with the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague and with Ronny Barak, who contributed the percussion for Bridgewatch and the hideouts in a separate session.
Qué guapo, o sea, todo tiene un detalle, ¿eh? Qué guapo, o sea, todo está medido con detalle, entre comillas, ¿no? Las ciudades iniciales, el estado de combate, entrar en un hideout, salir de un hideout, una ciudad de zona negra.
Being given the opportunity to continue building musical world of Albion Online. I've been playing the game for a long time, so when I started the work, I already had quite a few ideas running in my head. Writing a clear and a strong theme is not easy, and there was a lot of back and forth with the team to have the themes just right. I'm very proud of how everything came out.
Así nos dan lo que se está oyendo, no sé con qué lo hilarán, pero supongo que serán partes del juego. La música que oímos.
Production, except for the orchestral recordings, took place in a home studio situation. From the meetings happening online, to the composition of the music, to the implementation of all the cues into the game. And now let's have a closer look into what's new. Combat is a huge part of the experience in Albion Online.
Hoy, en National Geographic tenemos al individuo que va a ser gankeado y garchado por 13 personas a la misma vez.
Me gusta mucho la música,
PvE and PvP fights and create an overarching music system that works in any combat situation. We aim to design a system that emphasizes the action of the moment, but also blends with the music we already have in the game. We came up with an adaptive combat music solution with very...
Una pregunta super off topic para que lo dejen en los comentarios. Que creo que es obvia, ¿no? El director en la orquesta dirige, ¿no? Por algo es el director, ¿no? Pero ¿por qué no le mira a nadie?
Intensity for the open world. The music switches when players are attacked or engaged in fights and gets
¿Le miran
more
cuando se
intense
pierden
the
o qué?
more foes they
O sea
are
que
facing, the
no
more
entiendo nada de la
dangerous these
música.
foes are, and the lower their health drops. As the system includes enemy
me parece
players
tan
as well as
complicado.
mobs, it also works for factional warfare.
Esa
We went
coordinación.
for mostly percussive material, as this enables us to quickly adapt
Ojo.
to changes in the...
Vale. O sea, igualmente la música va a ser de más leve a más intensa según lo que ellos han categorizado, pues digamos, en niveles, ¿no? De amenaza. Qué Qué
threat
guapo,
level.
qué guapo, qué guapo. ¡Guau!
Dungeons and Hellgates,
Es
the
otro
combat
juego.
music works a little differently. As the music in these places is already centered around combat, there are additional battle music overlays for each theme. You can hear the music getting more intense when engaging in combat, but the original theme and sonic essence of the faction is retained. To underscore
Se
the lore
escucha
and story of
bastante
the
good,
environment, the
también te digo
dungeon
que
combat music upgrade is a process
cuando uno tiene una mierda le dan un pastel que al menos sabe, no sabe a mierda, pues joder, tío, lo
that is
agradece.
still
Pero está
ongoing
bastante
and will be
bien,
finished in the
Mis
patches
10,
following the update. Within the combat system, boss fights are a special case. We wanted to keep
Qué
the
guapa la
existing
música, si
system
parece
that
que estoy en el
focuses
Señor
on
de
the
los
bosses,
Anillos.
so players will always notice when they aggro a boss, even when they are fighting other players. But we also wanted to use this chance to bring in more variation and escalation as well. So we created new boss and danger zone themes and re-edited and brought back the old Hellgate theme, so that we now have 3 different boss themes depending on the type and threat level of the mob.
¡Hostia!
The goal of the new boss theme, when encountering a common boss, was to give the players the feeling of intense action and convey that they are facing a dangerous enemy, while also keeping it fun and giving them a sense of agency, so that it feels like it could also be your theme that encourages you to win that fight.
Guapísimo, hermano. Guapísimo, Mis 10.
The second big topic for the upgrade
¿Cómo, Julito?
was to create a strong
Julito quiere
sense
salir.
of belonging and bringing
Julito se proclama, no quiero decir
more
nada.
character and depth to the city factions by giving each city
Qué
its own
bonito.
theme.
Mira el
The
Injur.
new city themes reflect
Blancanieves,
the
¿dónde estás, mi niña?
personality of the inhabitants of each city faction.
Mi amor, te lo prometo, Disney. Hostia, pero tiene el sobretema clásico.
In the forest kept the old and beloved city theme with city faction theme, and bringing
Qué
more
guapo,
character and
escucha.
depth to the city factions by giving each city its own theme. The new city themes reflect the vibe and personality of the inhabitants of each city faction. Limhurst, the city hidden in the forest,
Ya, aquí
kept
aparece
the
el
old
tema.
and beloved city theme, which perfectly
el tema
captured
clásico.
the pride and playfulness of its character.
Y aquí está el tema clásico. Qué guapo, como lo mezclaron,
Martlock lies in the sunny highlands, and the people
5 subs. Bueno, la gente que está en YouTube, todo lo que pasa en los directos de Twitch. Si quieres la sub, si quieres ganar sorteos, si quieres, aparte, ser más parte de la familia y estar un poquito más en conexión, tú sabes. Gracias, Julito, como no, hermano. Julito, una leyenda. Ha llegado otro Julito, Era el hijo, Pero bueno, esto ya es lore del canal. No me quiero liar. Julito, manito, en el puto pecho, hermano. Gracias. Continuemos.
People there are cordial, gruff, and easygoing. They are the least pretentious city faction and also the most positive one. They like to have a beer, a celebration, and a good fight. So their theme
Celebra,
is the
celebra.
vibe of a festival after a combat victory.
Hostia, la facción. Qué guapa. Qué guapo, Ojo, mi Bridgewatch.
The hot and dry climate of the Steppe defines the city of Bridgewatch.
Con flow.
Their strength lies in tactics, speed, and surprises. Their theme needed to reflect their dignity, elegance, and at the same time the buzz of the biggest trade faction.
La facción de la burguesía. Del emprendedor. Ojo, Deathford. Así un poquito podrida, como siempre, ¿no?
Located in the lush and vegetation-heavy swamps, the people of Thetford are masters of magic and mystery.
¿Cómo?
and
¿Cómo?
known for
The people of Thetford. A ver, ¿cómo?
vegetation-heavy swamps, the people of Thetford are masters of magic
Se dice Thetford.
and mystery. Lush and vegetation-heavy swamps, the people of Thetford are masters of magic and mystery, and known for their wisdom and connection to nature. Their theme needed to convey the streamy, mystic, and clever mood, but also their love for the ancient and the huge power that lies within knowledge.
Vale, vale. Thetford. Buah. Pero nos ponen solo la puntita. Mi Sterling. ¡Qué épico, cabrón!
Strongest and most disciplined city faction, taking the most pride in their strength and fighting abilities. They made their home in the coldest and most hostile climate in Albion, so they have to be hardy and sober. Jonna's theme for the city perfectly captured both its strength and the positive sense of self they have.
¡Hostia, caer, León!
And then there's Calion, the city of outlaws. When its outland portals were destroyed, it became the city for those who wanted to profit from the war and keep Calion's independence. Their theme needed to be devious, ambivalent and dangerous, yet positive at the same time.
Pues el que menos me gusta. Pues no me gusta.
While the
No
cities
sé, de
are
los
the
que menos
hotspots of
cambios
the
veo.
royal continent, hideouts are the homes of the outlands.
Ojo,
And
mira
it
qué
was time
chill,
that they
los
received
Sims.
their own musical identity. As they are built by players and a refuge and home base that can be upgraded over time,
guapo.
we went for a developing theme with a do-it-yourself vibe and simple and memorable melodies. The hideout themes get bigger in ensemble size and more confident the more upgraded the hideouts get. It starts out small and private with a calm and precarious beginning version and ends up with a full orchestral version with a sociable tavern feel.
Como le da el toquito a los Sims,
The last pillar of the updates are additions to support the feeling of writing your own adventure. While the new combat music system emphasizes
Aquí está
that
la
to a
música en plan
certain
Star Wars.
degree, we also added music to the tutorial to highlight a feeling of arrival and upcoming adventure right from the start, and to motivate players
La parte
to be
inicial.
part in
A ver cómo
Albion.
tocaron la parte inicial. Joder, qué guapa, ¡LOL!
The Destiny board is a huge part of each player's journey, so we gave it its own musical theme,
LOL.
which captures the mystic but also fateful mood of looking at your own path and destiny. With the cities getting their own characteristic themes, we also wanted to further distinguish the starting town experience from the later outland towns and added a new theme for the harbor towns. The Harbor Town theme reflects
Para
the
las
craving
primeras
for
cities
adventure
estas,
and
las
the
mini
liveliness
cities.
and buzz of the starting towns, and
Qué
also
guapo,
reflects the humble
parece
beginnings
la
of each
Hobbiton,
player's
niña.
journey.
Hobbiton. La comarquita, güey. La comarquita donde se fuma buena yesca.
I hope you have enjoyed this closer look into the music content for the next update and are as excited as we are to hear the
A
new
ver.
music in the game. If you want
Obviamente, aunque tenga incluso un canal de freestyle, no sé apreciar al 100% estos cambios, ¿vale? Quizás no estoy como en los otros vídeos de... Pero bueno, las verdades resaltan. O sea, yo no voy a mentir. Me parece la poronga. Mis dieces respecto a la música. Obviamente puede llegar un crítico de música y decir, eso lo hicieron en 5 minutos, es una puta mierda. O, es la polla, es la mayor obra de los videojuegos. Pero mi opinión es que lo están haciendo del 10. Creo que le hacía falta un upgrade de ese estilo. Pónganme en los comentarios vuestra opinión, ¿vale? Gracias de verdad por acompañarnos por aquí por Twitch. Gracias de verdad también por llegar hasta aquí. Si estás en YouTube, lo dicho, pon un comentario con tu fucking opinion, ¿vale? Que tienes derecho a expresarte. Un likeazo, suscríbete si no lo estás, que seguramente no, porque el 70... Atento, el 72% de la gente que ve mi vídeo no está suscrita. ¿Qué quiere decir? Que si se suscribieran todos, seríamos... Joder, pues seríamos casi 100.000, Bueno, madre mía. Imagínate. El Jackie Streamer. Oh my god, oh my god. Nos vemos hasta el siguiente vídeo. Lo dicho, likeazo, comentario. Un besito.